out the box.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Out the Box Plays Cthulhu Awakens from Green Ronin Publishing. I am the board game guru, game master extraordinaire, Jahananan.
It's me, Casualty CDG. I'm the co-host of Fresh Out the Box and every other Twitch stream on the internet. That's where you've seen me before. That's where you've heard me before, because I'm the co-host of every single show you've ever seen. But tonight, I'll be reprising my role as Benjamin Spitzkowitz, aka Spitz. I'm looking forward to session 2 here, John. This is our first Kids with Bikes adventure, and I'm used to slinging spells or pulling guns or intimidating people, and all of that stuff is out the window. So I'm really like coming into this with a different pocket knife than what I'm used to. So I'm excited. Let me pass the torch.
I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbinian, a variety video game and tabletop role-playing game Twitch streamer, and I'll be reprising my role as Annette Marindale, who has perfectly normal dreams and just likes playing chess and nothing else.
Hi, everybody. I am Jonesy. I am the VTT product manager for Green Ronin Publishing, and I'm super excited to be here. And tonight I'll be reprising my role as Zachary Morris, our local wannabe delinquent.
He was talking off camera. You're good, Jonesy.
So,
Wait, were you done?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought he interrupted you. It was funny timing. All right. Yeah. So, last time was our first session. All of you sort of got acquainted. You did your school thing. And then it was the weekend, Friday night. You all had a lock-in at the local game store. Run by a man named Merle. What's the game store called? Why doesn't it have the name? Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's called Wizards and something.
Wizard's Rest.
Wizard's Rest. There you go. I figured I'd have that written down somewhere. Shame on you, John. Anyways, you guys had a lock-in at Wizard's Rest playing games all night with locked doors, sleepover style. When our local delinquent Zachary Morris snooped around, broke a shelf, found a book, and then you three knuckleheads read from the book. Gust of wind happened, and then nothing. Nothing seemed to go wrong. You continued your explorations, found a basement, and in that basement, you saw a hole in the wall where it seemed that something erupted forth from the brick. You found footsteps in the dirt leading up the stairs that you just came down from. And as you were searching, a creature returned from its mission in the store above, carrying a child, Weston Huber, downstairs. You valiantly battled this creature, a small hobgoblin, furry little troglodyte thing. You did your best, but as children with no real weapons, you wielded fake swords, threw rocks, did what you could, trying to save this kid. Eventually having to run for help. The last of you being knocked unconscious, and when you came to, the creature and Weston were gone. The police showed up. Parents came to get their kids. Police reports were filed. A storm raged outside. The rain fell down. And the three of you went home. The next day, you went about town. Decided to go to the library and begin your research. A few things that you found out that I recall you finding out, because I didn't take your notes. I just know things. You found out the owner of this journal that you read from the night before. His name was Finley Moss. That's just in the book that you found. What else did you guys find out? You guys also looked into the town's history. You found out things about an old group that used to be here. There was a cult called the Blackburn's Fall Cult that did a Heaven's Gate thing. They all jumped off the waterfall at the edge of town. I know you found that out. Seemingly, this Finley Moss person was a member of that cult. So, probably dead by suicide off the side of the cliff. Probably. I mean, there's no real, you'd have to go through a lot of files to find that out. And that was most of what you found out. If you found anything
we
else
also
out,
found
yeah.
We also found out that about the monster. The monster was detailed in the book as well.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, the book had some things about this creature. It seems that when you spoke the words, it might have drawn the creature here. Obviously, you weren't controlling it, so it didn't do that. So you don't know exactly what you read, but it definitely.
As you said, we didn't even read it aloud. It was that I think it was the other kid who got jumped. He
Weston,
I wasn't. He read it over our shoulders,
Weston
sounding
read
it out.
it. Yeah. Yep. and then it came for him. So maybe there's some connection there. That's right. And that was most of what you found out. You're still in the library. If you care to research anything further, but that's where we ended. Make a couple notes here.
Since we have the name, a general descriptor of the creature from the book, perhaps we can cross-reference that here in the library for similar mythologies, and we might be able to figure out where the creature took him. I mean, assuming that he is okay. Maybe he has a den like a wolf does or something.
I've got a crazy idea you guys might not like, and that's why I'm gonna tell you guys before I do it. I'm not gonna do it. I just wanted to tell you guys in case you want me to do it, because I don't know if it's a good idea or not. My dad investigates non-human biologics. He's a scientist at the labs.
The labs, the three of you probably know, are the military compound outside of town.
You think he'll tell you, though? I mean, aren't they all like secret, hush-hush sort of thing?
Well, if there's any hope at getting Weston back, if they know what the creature is, shouldn't we give them the information? Maybe if it does have a den, they'll know where to look. Maybe if it has a den, they've got guys with guns. But like you said, top secret, everything goes hush-hush. We won't know anything. And that's why I wanted to ask you guys first. This is our mystery.
I mean, if you think they'll actually help, I just don't know. It doesn't hurt to move pawns in the right spaces to fill out the board, after all, so it's not the worst use of the resources we have. There is another thing I could try to do. We can try to do. Though that would be something we would do once we actually get some sleep. You know how much I talk about playing chess and how important it is to play it to understand the secrets of the stars above and things like that. Well, I've been able sometimes to see or remember dreams in a way that's kind of useful. And you won't have to learn the entire book of theory. Only one of us needs to be able to. But I could help us find him in his dreams.
I've read about this. It's called deja vu. Or dreamwalking. Did you just describe dreamwalking or deja vu? First you said you could remember stuff in a useful way. That's like deja vu. Then you said you could visit him in his dreams. That's really different. Are you talking about dreamwalking right now?
It is the entry to the board of the Dreamlands. It's a place where I usually practice my chess with other people while we sleep. But it's sort of, I guess it'd be like dream walking. That's probably the best way to describe it. Though I don't actually walk. I'm actually still like here.
Very cool.
It'll make more
I've read
sense.
about. No, it makes perfect sense.
Oh, okay.
It already makes perfect sense. I've read about stuff like this in ancient traditions where they have dreamwalkers. I've read about stuff like this in the CIA MK Ultra programs. This makes complete sense. You don't have to explain anything to me. I'm on board.
What's up, Lord Jesus Christ? And thank you for the subscription, Eric Jackson.
Eric Jackson. Eric Jackson, I'm sorry I didn't see that deal that you posted earlier for all of those. What was it, John? We were just literally talking about it before we got started. Shadowrun.
Shadowrun, yeah.
Saw that deal. I saw it too late. That was a great deal. Thank you for sharing it. I hope I catch the next one.
That was a good deal, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I just remembered. Before we stopped last time, you guys were looking up town records on families that used to live here or that live here. The town royalty and stuff like that. I forgot about that. That's something you were doing.
Yeah, and I'm tied up making copies of the book for everybody.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were doing that too.
That we can actually give back the book.
Yeah, we can.
probably gonna
And we
wonder
can
where
all
that went.
keep one at home, and we can all do our homework and see what we all find separately or together.
Mhm.
So you're making copies. What are the other two you do?
For now, I'm gonna since we're still in the library, I'll probably start looking up more about the creature. Like, if there's any other mythology about the creature that might give clues as to where it likes to. Does it like forests? Does it like rivers? Does it like mountains?
Yeah, go
Does
ahead
it
and
like
give me a
underground?
research check.
Probably intelligence.
Yeah.
Occultism? Question mark.
You can do occultism instead, yeah.
And because I'm a bookworm, and we're in a proper place for all the book reading, I get +1 bonus on top of my focus.
Woohoo!
So that is not 16, that is 17.
17? 17 is pretty good. Well, as you're researching this creature, you start remembering what it looked like. You look at the picture in this journal. You see other mythological creatures of similar shapes. Goblins, hinds, chupacabras, that kind of thing. And also, you remember the obvious. It burst out of a hole in the ground. And you start to think that this thing might be in a cave or maybe just burrowed in the earth somewhere. You could either try to follow it through the hole it dug or try to find a real entrance to its burrow. It's possible the answer could lie in this journal. It seems to have information on the creature. It's also possible you could try your dream walking thing to find the boy. Spitz, as you're doing this thing with the copier, so you're printing stuff out. The pages come out. A few pages of text come out. Pages start coming out with like all the same sentence written over and over again. If I am a fly, then I surely must die. Like just covering the page, just like stuff like that. And then it just starts doing faces, like pressing themselves into the page, getting closer and closer. And then the copier fries out.
Oopsie.
I will.
And it's really,
I will bring.
it's as horrifying as it sounds. Actually, that's a thing. Cool. This is a thing.
Yeah, it is a thing.
I was looking into it. I was reading all about the alienations, and they can happen when stuff like this happens. So go ahead and give me an alienation test.
Is it courage? Is it willpower, courage? That's
It's
what I
going
rolled,
to-
and that's probably not what I should have rolled.
Willpower, courage. That's an entity test. This is not entity. This is a
Alienation.
The last tab actually has a place where you can just the button and it will roll for you based
I
on the
see that it just
I
popped
think
up. This is a
I think it'd be a phenomenon.
phenomena.
Yeah. So more.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
15's more than enough. You do pass.
Thanks, Jonesy.
I'll make note that you made
Jonesy, did you put that tab there?
Yes.
I knew it. I knew it. Thank you for the tab, Jonesy.
And yeah, it is a place to, if you succeed, you can add the TN modifier so you can keep track of it.
I will also keep track.
Okay.
Because it gets harder the more you do it.
Yeah. Make a
Okay,
little
and that was a
page.
The more you
phenomenon.
succeed, sorry.
Do I just add a 1?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
it gets
Thank
one
you,
harder
everybody.
each time. But yeah,
that.
so that was an alienation. You just had a phenomena happen in front of you. Cool. I enjoyed that.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it to to you guys, but I'm gonna let you know first. That way, you're not as horrified at this, and you're not terrified and unexpecting. So you guys probably hear zap, burn, the pop from the Xerox machine. The smoke pours out of the top. I look over at the librarian, and I hope she didn't notice. And then I'm just gonna take my stack of stuff and walk back over to you guys. So something strange happened over there at the copier. First, the pages started printing this, and I'll slide the one that says about the fly. I'm sorry, John, I don't know the exact words.
If I was the fly, I would surely die.
There you go. And then it got very terrifying. And before I show you these images, let me let you know, you got to put on your brave face because it scared the ever-living bejesus out of me and was literally an unnatural, horrifying face pressed against the printer from the inside of this book. So, then the Xerox exploded. All right, you guys ready to see these images? Everybody breathe in, hold your breath for 3, breathe out for 5. Ooh, let it all go. Ooh, okay. Here you go. And I'll flip over the faces on the table and spread them out.
I'm also pretty sure that triggers a test.
I think so too.
It's gonna be different though. It's gonna be a revelation self-discipline test, I believe.
Was hoping, even though I knew you guys were gonna test, I was hoping you could get a bonus somehow. Uh-oh.
Well, Annette, you're fine. Zachary, you're also fine. It's not that intense of a revelation, so. I'm looking at the TNs, and I mean, you passed seeing an outsider in a mirror level, so like, I mean, this isn't that bad. So,
cool. Do some points fire here? Or is it more like it's like a save sort of thing?
It's a save.
Yeah, it's a reaction. So if anything that's kind of like passive, like reaction, then it's a simple test and doesn't trigger stunt points. Now, if we did fail it and got points of alienation, those can actually be used to trigger stunts.
Oh, that's what it was. I knew alienation had a weird relationship with stunt points.
Yeah, so if we add like so on the little tab where right now there's a TN modifier column where we add +1 to the future ones, we would, for the others, if we failed it, we would add a 1 to the enlightenment and terror track. And then that gives us special sense we can use to glean information, but it also gives the game master stunt points he can use.
Yeah, you can use the terror ones. Yeah.
To do bad things against us.
Which is fun. These are fun. I like this. This is satisfying. Yeah, this is exactly what Cthulhu Age needs to feel Cthulhu-y. This is fun. All right. Yeah, so you show them this evidence of the horrible thing that happened to you. Yeah, so you guys are starting to really see that dangers afoot. The librarian, Miss White, will round the corner and go look at the copy. You'll hear her go,
all right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later.
You'll head outside.
Yep. Go
ahead.
I'll meet you guys outside. I'll meet you guys outside around the corner. The ditch.
Does the face and the look like the creature that we saw in the basement, or does it look like something else?
No. I'm still a bit quiet. Damn. How quiet am I? I shouldn't be quiet. Maybe I'll just bring my microphone closer to my face. Is this better? I hope it helps. Because I am using the right one this time. I triple checked.
You seem clear for listening to the monitor.
Yeah, it might have just been a little too far away. Also,
Mhm.
I'm shy. But yeah, so yes, the face pressed into the pages. No, it looks more like a ghost poking its face through a sheet kind of thing, like a featureless
like
face. Yeah, exactly. It looks like Frighteners.
Ah. If only that movie was out at this time.
It looks like a spirit trying to chew its way through the veil. More like. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying that's for.
I mean, it could be. Who knows?
For flavor, it very well could be.
Annette will start putting away the books she got. Just playing off casual that it's like, yeah, well, I'm not the one who broke the Xerox machine, so I'm going to put stuff back the way it was.
Got the stack of the old Time Life Mysteries of the Universe books that are, totally not useful. But
hey, it said mystery on it, okay? I gave it a shot.
Mysteries of the Unknown.
Unfortunately, the unknowns of the underwater. Not terribly useful now. Great reading for later, but not right now.
Excellent. Are you finished with the library? Or would you like to do anything else here?
I'm probably not going to hang around a bit because I imagine Mr. Librarian is going to be a little
Peeved.
titchy, and I might want to be hanging around when she's asking questions.
Did you want to check out any books?
I'll check out the 2 of the books that had more information that were related to the monster the most.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll get 1 book on the monster, so I'll read out so I can review it later. I'll also get a book on not one of the big reference books because you can't take those out. But like one that has maps or a map or atlas, if you will, of the county.
Okay. Yeah, there's a book all about the history of Blackburn. It'll have that kind of information.
I'll note what books I've checked out. Because I imagine I can only take out like 2 books, maybe 3, because I'm not here all the time. But I probably have a 3rd book I already have out. Unlike Bobby Fischer or something. Like, who knows? Friggin' hack. What does he know about the mysteries of chess? He just plays real well. It's not the same thing.
This guy?
Yeah, he's just a hack. He doesn't know the holy theory. All right? He just plays chess. But I know chess. There's a difference.
It's fair.
I could take him.
The 3 of you are now outside. As soon as you walked outside, Spitz, you notice there's some commotion because y'all are right near town square. The big black stone in the center of town is cordoned off. Something happened to it in the night. You can see there's like a crack going down it. They've cordoned it off a bit. There are some workers around doing some cleanup. There's also some government types around. Not necessarily around the rock, but they're around town. And they seem to be walking around doing some investigation. One in particular will stand out. They are a rather tall man, about 6 foot, very clean cut, completely clean shaven, like buzz cut on the sides, parted on top, gelled hair, sunglasses, blonde, wearing nice suit, a trench coat kind of style, but nice jacket, driving gloves, but looks very much like a government type. He has some other people with him that are also wearing suits, and they're talking to people around town, conducting some sort of investigation. He'll stop and he'll look in y'all's direction very slowly.
I'm I'm staring right at him, just like eye contact, staring at him. Hey guys, I've been watching
Dude.
these government guys. So when you touch me, I'll look down and I'll keep talking. I've been watching these government guys walk around town ever since I came out. There's a bunch of them. It's not just him. They're all over the place, talking to everybody.
Act natural, dude. Come on, you're drawing attention.
This is natural. That is my natural. My trauma therapist says my normal is still normal, even if it's not your normal.
Let's normally ride away from here. I'm not got a funny feeling we don't want to talk to him. Not yet, anyway.
You
Funny.
all right away from the scene. Where are you headed?
Can we take a route that takes us past the cars, that the clearly unmarked cars?
Yeah, you can go past the cars.
Yeah. The reason I'm asking is because I kind of specifically wanted to look to see if I could see any kind of decal or usually like for government vehicles that go on and off base, there's a pass up in the windshield or whatever. So I'm looking for anything that kind of can clue in on, like, are they from the base? Are they more like feds? So.
There's more than one vehicle. One of them definitely has one of the base passes. The other one is completely unmarked, which probably means a fed. So one of them seems to be potentially from out of town. The others are escorting the out of towner from your initial viewing. Would you like to glean any further information? Because I give that to you for free, but anything else you can make a roll.
I would like to try to see if I can memorize the license plate number.
Go ahead. Give me an intelligence check.
Just in case that way we see it later on, we can kind of maybe can tell if it's the same fed or a different fed.
Hex, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in town we're used to seeing base folk, but we're not used to seeing
That's pretty
Federals.
good.
So.
Let me know what you're doing with them 5 stunt points.
Stunting on that memory.
Yeah, so I would just like to see if I could, oh man, I wish I had something I could do. Market with. If there's anything else I can glean, like, what is it? Has it been off road recently? Is it like, are the tires muddy? Are there, any kind of indications that where it may have gone besides just, in and around town?
Gotcha. The base vehicle has gone off-roading, which it doesn't need to get to and from the base. So that's interesting. The Fed vehicle has not. It's been purely on the highway and on the roads. Also, if you look at the soldiers' feet, the base boys, they have mud on their boots. They've been doing something out in the dirt, out in the woods, maybe somewhere. But the tall guy has not been a part of that.
So one other thing, I don't know if I have enough points for this, but and if
you roll pretty good,
cool.
So.
Do they look like military police, or do they look more like more of like they're investigators, like the Office of Special Investigation, which is kind of like the OSI guys?
They do not look like MPs at all. They look like the guys that you send out when you want answers.
Okay.
They look like operators.
Okay, cool. No, I just figured
Yeah, they're not rocking standard issue stuff. They look like goons. Yep.
Crap.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that they're here. They wouldn't come out here for like a kidnapping or anything. Something's going on for sure. Perhaps something happened at the base. Perhaps something that's going on in town. You don't know.
Did the other kid to these two? Did the other kid look like? Does his parents work on base or connected to base at all, or are they civilians?
Are you asking the other two?
Yeah.
Weston Huber. To y'all's knowledge, you don't really know if they work on base or not. You guys kind of hung out with them for the first time at the game store last night. It was kind of an
Honestly,
introductory thing.
We didn't really know him. I think does he go to a different school?
Yeah. He doesn't
Yeah,
go to your school.
He goes to a different school.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if maybe you guys knew him. So
I bet his parents would be easy to track down, though. It's probably all over the newspapers
Y'all
today.
did see them last night. They were there to pick him up, and they were like crying, and like the classic like the husband holding the wife as she like as they both like cry talking to the cops kind of scene.
They definitely didn't look like they were from the base.
They really didn't. They didn't look military types.
okay.
Yeah, they looked very mom and popish, like 9-to-5er and like stay at home mommy kind of vibes.
Thinking about the last name, does the last name remind me of any sort of shop or business that's in town, or anyone who may have worked with my parents at some point? Yeah, like Weston Accounting or Weston Furniture Warehouse, that sort of thing. Like, because if they've been here for a while, they might be doing something big, but they may be part of an office, which means their names wouldn't really stand out very much.
Yeah, Huber is the last name. Doesn't really ring a bell. The dad probably works a 9-to-5 in an office somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not they're not part of any of the prominent families that jump to mind, and they're not avid chess players, so I haven't really crossed their paths.
Yeah, he's a random.
Or if they do, they haven't come to bother me yet, as a lot of adults do.
That's weird, now that you say that. A lot of adults do respect you.
Some people mistake being good at chess with being really, really smart. I am really,
Yeah.
really smart, but that's unrelated to my being good at chess.
Cool.
That's
Very
more of a
cool.
spiritual awakening than anything.
They usually look at me like I smell like peanut butter.
You do smell like peanut butter. It's right there. You got it on the...
Very cool. Thank you.
You might want to...
Might want to check it out.
Um,
But yeah, y'all are cruising past these vehicles. You make your observations as you're talking about the Huber boy and his family. Where y'all headed?
yeah, where are we heading?
As you're passing the obelisk in the middle of town, you do notice it is pretty. It looks like something like hit it. There are chunks flying all over the ground. It's just like kind of split jaggedly down the middle.
Like a
Does it
lightning
look
strike?
like something burst out from underneath it?
Nah, Corbinion's more accurate. It looks like maybe it was hit by lightning.
Circle K. We're going to Circle K.
Okay. you go to the local store.
If nothing else, to get drinks, because oh my
Yeah,
god.
I want an icy. That's what it was like. Literally, like So as we're grabbing our drink, where do we go now? What's next?
All
So,
of you
hold
have
on.
been booned. So,
Hold on, I can't bike. Let's hang out outside. I gotta eat this fudge bomb pop and these Reese's, and I gotta finish this cherry Pepsi. Wild cherry Pepsi.
Note to self: Gary's character will have diarrhea later. Oh, I got a Game Master power up to make it happen too. I cast diarrhea.
Perfect timing.
Thanks, Vamp. But yeah, you've all been booned. I have a power up. Let's make it happen. Yeah, y'all are sitting outside a convenience store, gathering yourselves and recharging. Roll to digest.
So, you two are local. Like who knows all the weird crap about this town?
Weird's relative, but we both know pretty much everything there is to be in town.
I know a lot of the weird stuff, a lot of local lore.
Mostly alien stuff.
Yes, also a lot of forbidden knowledge.
What do you know about the crazy cult people that used to live here?
Know everything about the crazy cult people who used to live here.
Oh, go on.
You
we
know a
know
lot
what
about them, that's for sure.
Do we know where the
Yeah.
crazy cult used to be?
Yeah, they went out into the woods and they jumped off this waterfall. I could take you exactly to the spot. We're not supposed to go out there, but I know where it's at. I've never been out there.
People
but
go
I know
out there
where
a
it's at.
lot.
Blackbird.
Actually, the teens like to go out there. Yeah.
Is that
Blackburn Falls, yeah.
I know
is-
exactly
is-
where it's at. It's a good makeout spot.
Are you thinking more about where they used to have their services?
Yeah, where they used to meet.
Let me think. And I'll actually try to think because I might remember my parents talking about it or reading it somewhere. Or actually, we read about them not that long ago. So maybe they had an old chapter house or they met at someone's. Like for our group, we meet at our house.
Yeah, they would meet in secret at their houses. It's not really known all of where they would meet, but a lot of those houses people live in now. And you
Like they weren't like the Masons who have their own set building. They met in their homes.
they don't have. There's no infinite Blackburn cult building per se, but
They could have rented a room at the Y. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah, they could have had a church.
But there might be if you could find the members and where they used to live, you might be able to find a place that you could gain access to. If that's what you're looking for.
I'm just trying to think of, like,
I mean, it could be a breadcrumb. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I could ask around. Well, actually, the thing is, if we can figure out who was a member, although I don't know how many people talk about it anymore, because the only real organization of any worth anymore is the Holy Theory. But we're not the same group. Well, actually, I might be able to ask my parents if any of the former members are part of our group now. Because if I remember right, we replaced them in my dad's day. I don't think he wasn't a member. But, people wanted a better alternative than, well, our solution involves enlightenment and self-discovery rather than, a long swim. So,
A short fall, the way I heard it.
but we do need to figure out what happened. Because from what I read in the books, this creature's somewhere down. It burrowed somewhere. So, and I don't think we want to go back to the store to follow the way it came. Because I don't know about you two, but I'm not particularly inclined to go crawling around in a dirty hole hoping that we're going the right way and it won't collapse on us. We'd want to go to a more established cavern and have all the gear we need to move around in it. Because caves are very dangerous if you're not properly prepared for them. And
That's fair.
there's plenty in this area.
Well, hey, do you have the book that has the map of the town?
Let me find a place to put it down. That's wrong county. That's from 50 years ago. Ah, there we go. Here we are. It's not, the circle source not marked on the map, obviously. And this is the town borders. That was the library we were just at.
Yeah.
So that's the library, and is that the game store there?
The game store is on the map, but it's not a game store.
Oh.
It's just a house.
It's just well.
It used to be a house. It's like
So basically, I want to look at saying, okay, well, the creature came in like the west wall or the east wall, whichever wall he came in. Is the falls the right direction? Is that the right side of the building? Does the whole of the map, the whole of the building map to the same side of town that the waterfall is on?
If you draw a straight line from the wall, if you draw a line perpendicular from the wall that the creature bursts from, just straight out, it heads actually towards the center of town.
That's toward the center of town. Wait a minute. Does it line up with the obelisk?
It heads that direction.
You see me draw my finger and tap right where the obelisk was. That's a little coincidental.
Is it only town in between, or is it like is there like a park? Are there muddy fields? Like I said, trying to figure out if there's
So like maybe it goes through.
cemetery?
If you kept going through town, does it go? Does it? If you drew a straight line straight through town, does it keep going out to any other natural thing?
It's mostly developed. I mean, there are some like ditches. There are other buildings. There are. It's mostly neighborhoods between there, and then it hits like sort of the main street area where it becomes more commercial and government.
I wanna roll a semi-related check to this investigation. I think I see what Jonesy's getting at. Are you trying to figure out a way we could try to get down there? Trying to figure out a way in?
I'm trying to figure out like what direction. If it came, basically, I don't think it. I suspect if it was burrowing in to get into the store, it wouldn't have gone like, oh, let me go to the other, all the way around the store to go into the other wall. So I mean,
Direct route, right?
Yeah, I think
Your line of thinking's sound.
I'm gonna try to think of the city history of the past. If was ever a big underground hotel, was there ever an underground structure? Is there an underground plaza here somewhere built on the old town? Something, yeah, a bomb shelter. Is there some way down there? Is there a lost way under town? And I'm going to roll with my town knowledge, which gives me only a +1 or a 15.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there are, if you're looking for subterranean features of this town, I mean, your town is right off the water. There are cliffs. There are sea caves. That's a prominent feature.
Not just the geographical features or geological features, but the actual, like, was there ever an underground thing in this town? 20 years ago, was there an underground thing? Like, that was once upon a time a happening place in public knowledge, but has now since been built over? Is there a staircase for us to get down into the subterranean town, the lost town? Is there
like a way to happen upon?
Is there a lost town, like the way New York's built on top of old New York?
There was never a subway or anything. This wasn't a mining town. I'm trying to think if there could be something like that. No.
Probably too small of a town for that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a very small town.
Yeah, and it's okay if the answer is no. That's just a thing that is true in my town. We have a plaza, and there's a plaza underneath it for no fucking reason, and it's closed, and it's been closed for like decades. But there is a secret staircase that goes under the town, so I figured I had to ask.
Well, the town square did used to be a hole. They kind of filled it in. They built up around it.
Well, this is going to sound really weird, but if all those cultists jumped off the cliff into the over a waterfall, is there a cave under the waterfall?
Not that anyone ever found. But
I've never been out there, so I don't know.
How could you never go out there? You've lived here for a long time, right?
You've also never been out there.
I play a lot of tournaments, and I practice a lot. Very rarely do I go out, unless it's to the library or to a match or school.
There's a few places.
I'm scared it's a cursed location, and if I go out there, it's going to make me jump over the falls just by the feelings, or maybe I'll be possessed by their spirits, or maybe a curse will linger on me when I leave that place.
Yeah, there are a few places that are the kids have their own things about, like the cliffs. Some of the teenagers go by and smoke. There's like a tree house off in the woods that kids built and will go, and it's kind of like a free for all tree house. Like anyone can go there. There's stuff like that around.
That's the other thing too. The older teens being there probably discourages younger
There
people
are
from
there are
going.
sometimes older teens there, so you could get beat up.
Yeah.
That's true. The military base could very potentially have underground stuff.
Mm.
As far
Delta, give us the tour.
as y'all know, they probably do. But it is on the outskirts of town. It's not that far. I mean, maybe. But you'd have to sneak into a military base to gain access to that. Talk about adding problems to
Wolverines.
Wolverines.
I mean, in theory, we could check out the falls, or might actually. I'll check the map. Is the map show any caverns or markers in or near the falls?
It shows just sort of a general, like, the whole area is marked as sea caves. Like, it has the word sea caves on the cliff.
Yeah, there's various entrances in there somewhere. There may be one right underneath the falls, but the map isn't terribly accurate.
And you never know which one leads where. You never know which one's filled with water. It could be dangerous, but could also be the path to finding your little friend.
Friend's kind of a stretch, but
Yeah, he's not exactly your will, you know. Will.
See, if you played chess more, maybe I'd care about it. So we could, we may not have to go into the caves itself. We could. This creature might leave tracks. If either of you are any good at reading animal tracks, maybe we could spend a bit of time narrowing down which one it went into. Assuming it didn't just go completely underground the whole way.
This might be the dumbest thing you've ever heard, but I've done so much on cryptozoology research that I would recognize those tracks anywhere, because those don't look normal. Now, if you ask me to track a deer, or a rabbit, or a bear, no way. But you ask me to track that thing, and we got a chance. I actually have pretty high survival perception.
Hell yeah. Spits the hunter.
Yeah, the way my skills actually worked out is I'm really good at stealth and survival, and I'm kind of scouty.
That makes sense for a UFO hunter.
We'd have to make sure to do it during daylight, obviously. We would want to be wandering around late at night, because one, scary older teens, but also it's very easy to get lost at night in woods, unless you are very careful.
yeah, whatever. Scary older teens. You obviously don't have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, teens. If you can handle the teens, that's fine. That was more.
Apparently, you don't have an older brother.
That's true. You are less afraid of teenagers. That's kind of funny, actually. You have a +1 in your dealings with teenagers because you have an older brother.
Desensitized to being bullied.
That's my only thought. Because the only other thing I know I can do is try to look for him in the Dreamlands. But I've never looked for someone there before. I've always used it for my games. But people dream. If he's still out there sleeping or hurt, he will fall asleep eventually. I may be able to figure out where he is.
Yeah. You could try to find him in his dreams. That's very true. I don't have any pages prepared for dreams or anything. I would never do something like that. Especially not when one of my players takes the feature.
Just depends if you want to head out tonight and go looking around. Because really, that's our best. I mean, the two best bets we have are either going to the sea caves, which may lead us to the burrow. There's a thing in the middle of town, which I doubt we're going to be able to get into without the government people bothering us. You could ask people, I mean, at the base about stuff. I don't know how much they're going to tell us.
Yeah.
I will try to ask my parents. I can try to ask my parents tonight as well and see how much they know about the occult and stuff, because they know more about the history of the town than I do. I've studied the occult, but I'm not. I just straight up wasn't here when they were around. So,
I wish there's a way we could track those military vehicles.
other than following them, but I don't know how else we do that unless like one of those fancy radio things in the TV where they put like what do they call them? Insects. No, that's not it. Bugs. Like if we have bugs, but I don't know why that would. I don't think any of us have that just lying around. Unless there's a spy store in town, but I kind of doubt that. Well, a real one, not the one that you got those X-ray specs from, which totally didn't work.
Those X-ray specs, yeah, they were total junk.
$20 gone.
Yeah, I just wish we had some sort of trackers and like,
Yeah.
Look,
like a road jackers.
Not in the 90s. Well, they had LoJack, but I mean, I don't know if you guys have access to that.
No. Yeah.
look, I know you guys didn't want to go back to the game shop and go digging randomly through a tunnel, but that'll be my best way of trying to find some tracks to follow. There were more creatures than that one. I saw more sets of eyes down there.
That gives me less reason to want to go that way. It feels like we're playing into the gambit a bit. We may. I mean, we barely survived the first one. I don't know if we could deal with a bunch any more than that.
We can go harass the owner. He seemed to know more about than he was telling. Like, he wasn't surprised to see it. He kind of seemed like he knew what it was.
He definitely didn't want you playing with the book. Uh-oh.
I mean,
Bet he realized the book is missing by now.
probably should give that back, if nothing else. Merle... We can ask Merle, if nothing else. He may know something. I mean, he was somewhat familiar with the book, yeah.
You seem to know something about it.
Look, here's the thing. If we want to try to find the nest, the best bet's to hop right into the caves underneath the shop. And if we want to get some answers, the best bet's to ask Merle about this book back at the shop. The next thing we're going to do is check the dreams, and we can't do that till tonight anyways. So if you guys are done with your hot dogs and your Slurpees, I think we can head to the shop. Unless someone has a better idea.
I think we should probably grab a couple things if we're going to do that, though.
Very smart.
Gear up.
My brother's got a baseball bat.
Nice. Is it a metal one or one of the wood ones? One of the Louisville sluggers, they call them. I never played baseball.
It's a metal one.
Is there an outdoor shop in town, or like a hiker's shop, anything like that? Given the...
What are you looking for?
The basic, like, hard hat, flashlights, rope. things like that.
Spelunking gear? I mean, there's a sporting goods store. It's your best bet.
Probably shop around at the sporting goods store. Make sure if we do go down there, we're nice and safe. Well, as safe as we can be anyway, while crawling around and stuff. I'll be able to pick up some things there. Because the most of the stuff we need is not terribly expensive, I don't think. So, hats, rope, little shovels, not the big ones.
Duct tape.
Duct tape, thank you. Anything else? You think we should grab? I can't get like really special stuff because they'll start asking questions I won't be able to answer.
Yeah, I just want to go. I just want to go raid my dad's garage.
Yeah, I was thinking I have a lot of this stuff I need back in my garage too.
So I'm just getting stuff for me then. Oh, okay. Anything special that you know you probably don't have lying around? 'Cause I just hit the sports store. So if not, then I'll head off and we can meet up at the game store. We can all get readied up, as it were.
Montage.
Yeah.
Yeah, if what you're asking for is reasonable, you can have it in your garage. If it's not, you have to make resource checks.
Yeah, I'm just looking for like what I'd like to get is a roll of duct tape, a can of WD-40.
Yeah.
A flashlight.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've got one in the house. Like a screwdriver and like a pliers or something. You know, that could be. And my brother. I'm gonna steal my brother's baseball bat.
Alrighty. I mean, that's pretty reasonable.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get that. I mean, none of that stuff. Yeah, I can't imagine you not having those things in your garage. What about you, Spitz? You know what you want?
I was trying to make a list, and I'm not quite done yet, but it is all going to be garage things. I'm not going to ask for anything out of the norm,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna overload myself.
Sounds like a
right
plan.
now I've got lock picks, which will probably be a screwdriver or something. I'll probably just reflavor what it is. A flashlight, a yak back, and 3 jump ropes. But I'll probably add like 2 or 3 more things.
Okay. And Binion, you want straight up like mountaineering gear, huh?
Yeah, I'm hitting up the sports store and gathering up some cave stuff, some hiking stuff.
Give me a resource roll.
I'm actually wondering if my resource is high enough. It doesn't really matter. This is what I'm curious about. That's what I'm trying to find.
Mountaineering gear is a target number 14. So I don't think so.
Oh, how high can I go? Because I know there's an upper limit even with my money. There's only so much I can do.
I'm pretty sure you can try for that roll, yeah. What's your resource for?
My resource is... Sorry, I was poking around the book. I'm in the wrong part of my sheet. Resource of 6, so...
Yeah, you can try. And if you fail it, I think you still buy it, but your resource goes down by 1. Which, you know...
So I roll 3d6 plus 6, basically?
Yep. I think you can actually push the resource button and it rolls. I'm not sure.
No, I didn't.
Or you just do 3d6 plus 6. Whatever you want to do.
Just double checking, see if there wasn't an easy button. I didn't see one.
Yep. Your credit card is accepted. Cha-ching. You buy your mountaineering gear. You get your hard hat, your rope, your harness, your climbing pick, your pittons, all that good stuff.
My bright purple backpack now laden with all this other gear now.
Yeah, they have some caving gear in this town. You know, people do it.
You have them in kid sizes too, because that's safe. Well, it's safe with adult supervision, but still.
Yeah, I mean,
Glow
you know, y'all are
sticks. Mm-hmm.
Y'all are in the earlier teens. Your size is okay, and you know they have ladies' equipment. It fits. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Plus,
believable.
50 foot of rope is 50 foot of rope, no matter what size you are, really.
Yeah, It's not like y'all are 9 or anything, you know. Then I'd have questions. Alrighty. Y'all are geared up. Da, 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 da. I think that's all I can do with that song.
All right, I did officially have one thing to ask you about. Feel free to say no. I suspect you might. Yep. Thank you, Corbinian.
Oh, sorry.
Saving me my time. You remember Halloween outfits? You were there. You were at Halloween in the 90s.
Yeah.
You remember like the Scream, the black cloak, the black face mask that was just all black and that made your face hide?
Yeah, I had that one.
Can I have one of those?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm calling it an invisibility cloak.
Okay.
I've got one. It's in my backpack wrapped up. Shut up.
It's going to be so hot in there.
It doesn't breathe for nothing.
No, that's why it's wrapped up. It's in the bag, but
Yeah.
I've got one.
Okay.
I figured you're cool with 2 old smoke bombs. I made sure to put that they're old. That way they don't have to work if you don't want them to.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
These are all some pretty reasonable things.
Everything I picked you could find
Straight
in an
up
old
New York
garage
version,
for sure.
Not too worried about it. Okay, and y'all meet up where?
We're meeting at the game store, yeah? Because we wanted to talk to Merle and possibly nudge our way into the cave for some... So that was the hope you two had?
No, I definitely wanted to try to interrogate him.
Yeah, I think we need to learn more because I think you're right. If we go to the nest, we're shredded. But if we're trying to go to the sea caves, the whole point would be to go through the caves to find the nest anyways. So we might as well go directly to the source if we're trying the nest method, which I also think, again, we'll just get absolutely shredded and killed. I think information is our friend right now.
Yeah, I agree. The more we know about our enemy, the better. So probably our bikes rolling up outside the shop. Each of us laden with our stuff.
And doesn't Zach have the book? Don't you have the book itself? Aren't you the holder of the book? Or is it now... Corbinian, do you have it now? Does Annette have it?
If you two didn't grab it, Annette would have, for sure.
Oh no, someone definitely would have it, but I think Zach has been the holder of the book, right?
I stole it initially, but at the library, I gave it to Annette.
I was making copies at the library, then brought it back over, put it on the table. There it is.
I would have grabbed it, yeah.
Okay, so Annette's got
because it might as well, because I'm holding the other 2 books as well that I got from the library. So actually, that's the reason I get a 3rd book. I only have so much room in my book bag.
The only reason I ask is that if Merle knows that book is missing and sees the 3 of us right up, he's gonna know for sure. And you're the one who has the book now. And I was just making sure who has the book.
Which is probably a good thing because he probably will assume I stole it again because, well, I had it to begin with.
And you might have got banned from the shop because you're the new kid and stole the book, but it's probably way better for Annette to have the book. I was literally, all this is under the table knowledge, but I was just literally curious who has it.
It's getting to be nightfall as you pull up, about 7 o'clock, sun's downing. The 3 of you pull up to the bike racks outside of the Wizard's Rest. It's fading light up sign blinking in the fading sky as you walk up the stairs towards the front door. You'll notice all the lights in the building flick off, and this will give you pause. Then you'll hear the bell to the door ding as the front door opens. A woman will walk out and close the door, not really noticing you, and she'll begin to lock the door.
Hi, miss.
Oh, she'll turn.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Children, sorry, the store is closed tonight.
Is this the place where children come to get abducted?
Don't mind him.
She looks like upset about that joke. She didn't like it.
Is Mr. Merle here? We were looking to buy anything. We wanted to talk to Mr. Merle.
Unfortunately, he won't be here tonight. Possibly not tomorrow night.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Is he okay?
He's fine. Had some difficulty, some legal troubles.
I suppose. I'm Annette Marindale. Have we met before, maybe, miss? I'm gonna try to make a contact out of her.
Gwen.
Nope, I don't know her. Not with a 9.
She'll, my name's Guinevere Moss. Nice to meet you, young lady. And you offered her your full name, she'll offer hers.
Hi, Miss Moss. Do you work here?
Shoot a look to the other two.
Work here? No. Merle is my cousin.
Oh.
I just came to take care of a few things here, close up for him, because he called me from jail. So...
Oh, no.
Yes.
That's terrible.
They don't really have anything on him, but they can hold him for, I think, 48 hours. So we'll see what happens at the end of that.
Unless it's a psychological hold, and then they can hold him for 72 hours. Don't ask how we know that.
She'll look at you, like, concerned, kind of, and surprised. It's a surprised, concerned face she makes. But yes, the store is closed tonight. Sorry, children. Try back again sometime next week.
Yeah.
She'll be taping a sign to the front door.
Do you mind if I, do you have like one of those little business card things? I just, Mr. Merle's always been really good, for making sure people can play, and, I might suggest you to my parents. They've been around for a while. Maybe if you need help, they can help out, that sort of thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to do what I can, I guess,
Whose business card do you want? Hers?
Hers, yeah.
Give
Or
me
calling card.
Give me a communication check.
Sure. Etiquette?
Sure. This is a very business-like sort of thing.
Like, I'm mimicking what my mom does.
15's not bad. Yeah, your parents lawyers or something?
They are in some sort of business ventures sort of things. Like, they're middle class, so they do okay. So, like, they have a house and a yard and everything, so I imagine the mother works in, like, civil government and the father works in, minor finance, sort of accounting / mutual fund sort of stuff. Not, like, huge firm stuff, but, like, little retirement fund stuff.
Is that what you tell her?
Yeah, like I'll go through the whole spiel because it's the introduction I've had to do before, and then she'll always add on. They're also the leaders of the Holy Theory chess club for the town. If you ever want to learn how to play chess better, of course.
You see that she was reaching for a business card, but when you say that, she stops. You don't say. Well, I don't see what help they could be anyways. If you need to contact me, leave a message at the store phone, and...
At the store phone for here?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have to be on my way.
Okay, sorry.
She doesn't go past you. She, like, waits. She's like, okay, turn around and go down the stairs. And she,
I'm right in your way. Sorry.
She like she like shoos you guys to your bikes. Y'all are being weird, so she's like waiting for you to ride away, or at least get on your bikes, and then she'll walk off.
How far away is the jail? You said the doors were closing. It's like 7 p.m. at the shop.
Yeah.
Can we? I don't know, man. It's pretty late to be out on bikes. Can we get to the jail? How far is the jail?
She said jail. She might have meant the constable's office. It's near the center of town, and nothing's that far here. So,
15 minutes bike ride.
On
It's
a
probably not
bike
that
ride,
bad.
on a bike, 10 tops.
Yeah.
Well, the first plan was to get information. There's no reason that should stop.
You can go
Think
to
they'll let us talk to him?
Or we ride around the block, come back, and sneak in through the back, and then go looting through his stuff.
Didn't see her set an alarm, only locked the front door. She probably didn't know the code. It should be easy enough to get in.
Yeah, you don't think there's an alarm to that store?
I don't even think there's an alarm to that store.
Yeah. You've never seen Merle set an alarm.
Did you catch her name?
Moss.
Yeah, like the guy who wrote the creepy book.
Oh my god. We should have asked her about the book.
She wouldn't have
No.
told us.
She would have lied through her freaking teeth.
Well,
She
who
might have been
better
part
to
of the
know
old
than
organization.
The author's own
And that also means that Merle is part of the family too. She said it was his cousin.
To be fair, some people just say that. Like my dad has a cousin who's upstate.
It would make
They
sense
just
of
hung
why
out a lot
he had
together.
the book in the first place.
Yeah, they may have played or together. I mean, it looked like some sort of weird game book. But
You know as
that's
well
still
as
a
we
connection.
do, that is not a game book.
Well, I mean, chess isn't just chess. D&D isn't just D&D.
Yeah, but usually a gray alien doesn't come up out of the ground and grab a boy and drag him off into the depths of hell.
Not in reality, no. It's usually only in Dreamlands.
That's
wake
why
up
I
and
don't
knows.
think that book's just a game. Also, most of the time when you go to make copies of a game, it's just copyright infringement, not screaming faces on the pages that give you waking nightmares.
Though I'm sure there's some publisher out there that would wish that was true.
That'd be really funny. That'd be funny. That'd be a really funny thing for Wizards of the Coast to do to their books. If you copy them, like
jump
a
scare.
demon, yeah, a demon gets you. Yeah, they would too.
So yeah, no, we could ride around the block and just go in, I guess. Because we might find other books. We just have to be careful not to be noticed, that's all. Because that is, I can talk. People let me get away with a few things because of, well, I just know how to talk nice, but there's a limit to that.
Sure, because you talk nice, and not that because your parents are part of a weird cult.
I mean, there's. Yeah, no, that I was going to correct you, but that's not terribly inaccurate. The uninitiated wouldn't really. It doesn't really make a lot of sense if you don't play a lot. That does help, though. I agree. But as you notice, some people don't like us very much. So, it's not really fair. Really, we do anything scary.
Yeah, she did react to it. Yeah. So which one are you gonna do?
Well, if you think we can get in.
Well, I mean, I just don't. I don't think that the local, I don't think Sheriff Billy Bob is going to let us talk to anyone. So, yeah.
Not especially not at this hour, especially since we're not really family. I mean, I couldn't say the Marindales are really cousins of his. Really, we're not that close.
Could always go around back and try to stand on the dumpster and talk to him through the bars.
Is this town that small?
I mean, yeah, it's possible that he might be in a holding cell that you could talk to.
It really does seem like it might be that small.
Remember, Mike, I'm the newbie, so I'm like, really? Is this town that small?
Yeah, and that kind of gives a look of about like, no, well, it might be actually.
There's a million ways to talk to him. I could always run distraction and you guys could sneak in while I'm talking the ear off the guy in the front. Anyways, we don't have to do it right now. I'm all for breaking and entering into this place. But think about it. We can. Just because you don't think we can, I can always get us in. Well, always mostly. Well, maybe mostly. Well, at least I think I can. And the power of positivity. You guys know what I mean?
You ride around the block. start circling, trying to make this lady believe that you're really leaving. And you come back around, get off your bikes, and head towards the darkened game store. And with that, I think that's a good spot for us to take our break. Hey, thanks everyone for listening, watching, and learning. We'll be right back after, a loose 10. Go to the bathroom, drink some water, kiss a loved one, and we'll see you soon.
In that order.
In that order. Yo, welcome back. We're here. We did it. Welcome to Cthulhu Awakens, Green Ronin Publishing, fresh out the box. I'm Johanan.
That was a really sharp 10 minutes, and don't you question it.
Hey, man, I had to put my kid to bed. I'm sorry.
No, not you, bro. I'm telling the viewers that was a sharp 10. I'm Gary. Welcome back.
I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbinian. And I couldn't hear a word those two said. Mostly because I was ignoring them.
Ooh.
You sound like my girlfriend, bro.
How many ranks of shade do you have? And I'm Jonesy from Green Ronin, and I'm guesting on this amazing, cool game. So,
Hell yeah.
The game's cool. The stream, I don't know.
We do our best.
I haven't played with them much.
and as far as your comment, I don't know if it's a sharp 10, but maybe a non-Euclidean 10, possibly.
There you go. Yeah.
10.
Yeah, we're using extra dimensional math. It's all good. Welcome back, everybody. Where we last left off, y'all were about to break into the Wizard's Rest game store. You're approaching the back door?
Well, yeah.
Alrighty. You guys are on...
Probably take our bikes back there, too, so we don't just leave our bikes out front where any car driving by goes, what's a bunch of bikes doing there?
So, this shop, just to better geography it for you, it sits on the corner of the street. It used to be a house. It has long ago, many years, decades ago, been transformed into a shop. You know, walls knocked down, everything remodeled, and into this game store. The backyard is still a backyard, though. It has chain link fence that's about chest level to an average height person. It's overgrown back there quite a bit. There's some bushes along the side, not well kempt. There's foliage looping through the chains. A lot of dead leaves on the ground. There's an old tree back there, very much alive, but you know, not particularly well taken care of. Branches on the ground, that kind of thing. You are exposed to the public back here, but it's not. There's a lot of places to hide and whatnot. There's not a lot of people going by. There is a stop sign right there, but other than that, you're good. How do you approach this? Your first obstacle, fence.
No. Has it got a lock on it?
No,
Can I open the gate?
you can. You just
Fortunately,
open
it's a eldritch gate.
no, it's an easy gate. You guys open the gate, and I assume you said you walk your bicycles through there in the backyard.
Yes.
Off of the streets.
Yeah, that was not just an open view.
Now that you're in the backyard, you could already see it from the gate, but there is little concrete steps, sort of dilapidated, chipped, broken, with a railing, an iron twisted railing on the left side only. There's a porch light to the right. It is off. It does not motion sensor when you come to it. There is a screen door, and then there is the back door. You can see from back here the windows that go along the basement that you were getting light through last night. And yeah, that is what you... There are also other windows that go into the game shop. Most of them are covered by shelves. But yeah, that's where you are.
I was just about to ask, would any of you describe your characters as portly or chubby, or are we all little thin little nuggets? Because we might be able to slip through the window into the basement and do this real easy.
But I just assumed that, you know, I was kind of picturing, for at least for my character, I was kind of picturing the if you've ever seen the movie Monster Squad, the slightly older kid with the biker jacket, leather jacket. That's literally kind of what I'm picturing my character.
That makes complete sense. My character is maybe a little thinner and easier to bully than Dustin from Stranger Things, but you just kind of maybe more brave, even less physically able, and that's saying a lot. Thin, but thin, a little thin guy with
Yeah, you
curly
could probably
hair.
fit through the window.
Yeah, probably most of us.
I mean, that's
Do you want to
kinda-
try to slip into in the basement windows rather than try to sneak around the back door? Because I don't know if we need to go. If we're looking for information, we may want to nose around in the house proper, in the upper areas, like his. He probably doesn't have a study, but wherever he keeps his books,
His office.
other than the game books, obviously.
Yeah.
I was trying to slip into the basement directly.
So I just figured we slip into the basement and head right up the stairs. Just a stealthier way in is all.
Either way, you can either
If we
pick
can
the
get one of
lock
them
or
open.
break in the window. Either way.
Yeah, let's check and see if any of those windows are locked. If it's easy to slip in, we'll slip in. If they're not locked, we'll go pick a lock at the door then. Path of least resistance.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to check the lock to see if it's did they actually even lock the door, or is it just?
Yep, exactly.
I mean, it's a small town in the '90s, so that there's a chance they might not even have locked the door.
I swear my town is still like that. If you walked around downtown and checked every door right now, you might find a couple open.
Which one do you check first?
The windows. I'm checking the windows first.
Check the windows.
And if it matters what order, then I check the one closest to the door, and then I check windows further from the door, further, around the corner, and then I'll come back and check the main door if none of those are open.
They're all locked.
Nice.
It's not even that they're all necessarily locked. Some of them are like jammed.
Latch.
Yeah.
Blocked,
Yeah.
blocked, jammed, yeah. Covered.
It's not actually locked. It's just got 16 layers of paint on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone painted it closed. Yeah. It's lead paint too, so if you opened it, there's a whole like long-term issues. You'll get dementia later. Kind of thing.
Load-bearing window.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole house collapsed.
All right. Let
You
me
could
see
try
if
to
I can
open
pick a
one,
lock then.
but yeah, or you can try to pick the back door.
Yeah, let's pick a lock.
All
Simple
right.
dexterity.
Yeah, unless you have legerdemain, or anything like that.
Have stealth if you'll allow me to use it. If not, just dex.
Stealth is for sneaking.
16 with 4 stunty boys.
16 is good enough to pick this old ass shitty house lock. Yeah.
Probably a master lock.
I'll figure out the stunty boys soon enough, but we can. I'll let you guys go in now. All I was trying to do was get us in, lead the way.
Door opens. Yep. The back door opens up into. It's like a mud room. You can see the hookups for like washing machines not used. There's some boxes back here. Dirt on the floor. Not a much of import, but just a cluttered mess. And it opens up to the area where you see the shelves and whatnot. But these shelves are more storeroom area. You can see like some food, snacks, some like booster packs, and just storage stuff that's not out in the inventory. And then you see like a closet door that leads to the main rooms. So you came into a storage room, essentially.
Oh, ideally, how tall is the building? Is it a 2-story, 1-story affair?
It's what do you call it? Like a camelback house. It's a partial 2-story, so like The second story doesn't take up the full area of the first story. It's just a partial 2-story. So there's like a couple of rooms up there.
Probably check upstairs because we saw. Most of what's downstairs is probably just the game store, honestly, and back here.
So
I'll turn on my flashlight to once we're deeper in. I'll actually turn my flashlight to kind of so we're not tripping over stuff, or at least I'm not.
see a blonde man wearing an ascot, a redhead wearing a purple dress, a brunette in a orange turtleneck. All right, so you
cool. He has standees for that show. Awesome.
Before we get too far, I want to use my stunty boys for cover your tracks. I just want to keep us nice and covered. That way, once we get in and get out of here, we leave as little evidence as possible.
Yeah. Mostly what that entails right now is you hide the bikes and you close the back door behind you, including the fence. No one really knows you're in here. And you don't leave a sign that you broke in. You continue on your way. You are all now in the main area. All the game shelves, all the books. You see the shelf you broke to get the journal. You see the door to the basement to the right of that. To the left is the game tables, the front counter, the front door. And then if you enter that area, looking at the front door to the left is where the cashier is. And then if you turn from the cashier, when you're looking at it to the left again, that's where the stairs are.
Stairs down, stairs up.
Up.
Any police tape or anything lying around or draped anywhere?
No.
Interesting. Well, there's the stairs up. Odd the police didn't tape off anything, though. Usually they do that. Maybe they only do that in movies. I don't know. It just feels weird.
You heading towards the upstairs?
I am.
I guess it's because there was no murder. I think they only do that when there's a dead body.
Yeah, there's
this was
no
a
body.
missing body.
They don't know where the crime scene is. Really, is what the issue is.
You're heading upstairs, you said. I'm going to take this chance to go play with some of the painted minis that they keep in the locked cases that you're never allowed to touch, and you can just look at them when you're in the game shop. I want to touch all of them. I want to play with all the Tyranids, and I want to play with all the painted orcs and the Space Marines, and I want to use them like little army men's and take this chance to play with them downstairs.
You go play with the army men by yourself on the tables that you're not supposed to play with. Excellent. What about you, Jonesy? Zachary?
Now you've summoned Games Workshop to come after you for infringement.
Yeah.
They are very litigious.
Yes, he's getting lead poisoning from the 1990s miniatures. I will follow upstairs as well.
Excellent. You're all by yourself downstairs. The two of you head upstairs.
This is called lookout. Whenever Zach makes it to the stairs, I'll keep watch, I say to him as he's going up, and he knows exactly what that means.
Wipe off your Cheeto fingers first.
I would never get my Cheeto fingers on these beautifully painted Tyranids. Oh shit, I almost dropped it. That was close.
You guys are in here fucking up Merle's store while he's in jail. It's busted. Busted! The two of you head upstairs. Old creaky stairs, as you would expect. All hardwood, no carpeting. Scuffed paint or scuffed varnish, one handrail on the side leads up to a landing. There's a railing to the left where it opens up to the second floor. Dead ahead, just the wall. To the right, there's a little alcove with like some old figurines, like those, what do you call them? Those little porcelain, like happy little weird looking children figurines.
Precious moments.
Precious moments. There's something like precious moments there, some doilies and stuff. but they're like pushed to the side. There's other things there that just look haphazard. It's like he just didn't bother moving them and just put other stuff on that shelf. To the left, it opens up a little bit. There is sort of like it's like a loft area. There is a desk across the way with a computer. It is on. There's all sorts of weird stuff over there. Just stacks of CDs. He's obviously a gamer. He has his headset. He has speakers and stuff. His screensaver's going on. There's posters everywhere. He hangs out up here, clearly. There's also 2 rooms to the right, on the right wall, that hang over the back of the house. They're both closed. White faded paint on both doors, brass doorknobs. The doors are side by side.
I'll try poking at the computer, see if I can find anything in there that's useful. Do you mind looking around elsewhere in here while I figure out what he has?
Yeah, I'll check.
Yet another copy of Command and Conquer.
You didn't know what Precious Moments were, Gary? You never seen those before?
Bro, I've never fucking heard that before in my life. You guys said that, and I went to Google Images, and I've seen those. I've seen those my whole life. I know exactly what those are. I have never heard anyone call those precious moments. I had no idea that's what that was. And the fact that you said it and then Jonesy knew it, I was like, what the fuck? What am I missing? Where have I been?
As I age myself on screen. Yeah.
Damn. All right. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I knew what they were. I just forgot. Yeah, Precious Moments. That shit's hilarious. I like hokey shit like that. I like knowing stuff like that. You head over to the computer. What are you doing, Zachary?
So they're gonna head to the computer. I'm gonna go actually take out my flashlight, clip it to my clip it to my backpack. So because I've got the little L-shaped military.
I was gonna say, do you have like the cool L-shaped fucking flashlight? That's tight.
With the little like red lens, blue lens, and stuff that you can put in them.
Hell yeah.
So, and I'm actually gonna go to check the 2 doors, the 2 closed doors.
Cool. You jiggle the first doorknob. It is unlocked. Open. You swing it open.
Slowly open it.
Slowly open it. It opens up.
Bang it.
A little bit of light traipses in through the window in the back from the street lights outside. It is it's not a dusty room or anything. It looks like it's well used. There is another desk in here. Some papers on it. It looks like this is an office of some sort, probably where he does paperwork, that kind of thing. You see a filing cabinet. There's a phone in here, that kind of stuff. There's boxes that also have paper in them. Records. You're not sure if it's all strictly business records, but all kinds of stuff like that. You also see some photos in frames that are, some of them are in boxes, some of them are up. There is a couch on the side that has boxes on it. It's a pretty crowded room, but it looks like it gets a lot of traffic from Merle.
Cool. There's like a closet in the room as well, or
yeah, there's a closet. It clearly used to be a bedroom.
Okay. So I'm gonna start poking around. I'm gonna start looking for in obvious places. Basically, not he accesses this all the time. I'm gonna guess that the papers on the desk are probably invoices and billing shit or whatever.
A lot of it is, yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, has he got stuff stashed in the closet? Is it up on the shelf? Basically stuff that you don't necessarily access all the time, but
yeah. There is stuff in the closet. You see a lot of some of them are like old board games, that kind of thing. You start seeing things that probably are his from like when he was younger. You'll catch a picture of him as a kid, you assume, with his family. But go ahead and give me a investigation check. You can do perception if you want. Something along those lines, depending on what you roll, will depend on what I give you.
I don't have any appropriate focuses, so. But I got a 17, so.
It's pretty damn good. Yeah, as you're searching, you're looking around. There's like some clothes hanging up in here, like an old jacket. There's all kinds of stuff in here. It looks like he put memories in this closet that, like, it's like a storage locker for stuff from his past. And you see a small box, like on the top shelf in the corner, dust covered behind some old board games. Easy to miss.
Yeah, that's exactly the type of thing I was hoping to, digging for. So I'll try to reach up, and if I have to push the chair over or whatever to get to reach it, then I'll
probably get that little kid height going on. Yeah, you'll pull a chair over, you'll grab the box, blow the dust off, open it up, full of photographs. Start flipping through them. You can tell some of these are Merle as a kid. You can see he still has the same face, more or less. Like, once you take the beard off, you're like, yeah, this is Merle. You'll see a couple more. You're like, that must be his dad, mom. Oh, I think that's Guinevere, actually. Interesting. But in those ones, Merle's much older. You'll see a lot of them with his family. You'll start seeing them with other people. You'll see them all around town, different places. You'll see them at the stone in the center of town. And you'll see a lot of ones with Merle not in them. More, honestly, as you start flipping through, like the ones with Merle in them are at the top. Once you get past those, most of them don't have him in them, and they get older and older. You start seeing the town, like, de-build in these. You see pictures of Town Square when it's just the rock and the sticks that became Town Hall. You see pictures of Blackburn Falls with a stern-looking man standing before them, posing for a picture that probably took 10 minutes to pose for. Various locations around town, various old photos like that. Seemingly all of Merle's family, which you have come to find out is the Moss family.
Picture with creepy, stern-looking guy. That one I'm going to pocket.
On the back of it, you see something written.
Okay.
It says Blackburn Falls, circa 1828.
Oh, so it's really old, like
Yeah.
sepia tone photo. And you said 1828?
Yeah. I guess it wouldn't say circa. It just says 1828. Probably like August. It'll have a month. But yeah, it's a very old photo. Corbinian. As Annette starts to look at this computer, yeah, it has a password on it. It has a sort of a racy backdrop when you wiggle the mouse. Like a busty lady back there. You're like, oh man, wow.
Yeah, and that squeaks a bit like that. Dang it, freaking grr! I wish I could get off the screen, but I can't.
No, you can't. It's stuck. It's funny.
Okay. I'll do the one thing that my dad says people should never do at the office because it's a bad idea. Is I'm gonna like pull at drawers and look around for like post-it notes that has like anything that looks like a password list that's just written out.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Terrible idea. Do not do that in real life. People still do that. It's terrible.
People do that, yeah.
Why have a password if you're gonna do that? Perception?
Yeah.
Looking around.
Perception works.
11.
You start to flip through stuff. You find a little address book over here. You find just a bunch of video games. You find a cheat code book. You don't see anything that has a password in it.
Does the girl, I doubt I know if she's in particular, but does she look like an actress that's seen in movies or TV or anything like that?
Probably not.
That my character would be familiar with.
Probably not movies your character watches now.
Well, I'm glad you are smart, Merle. I'm so glad you know how to use computers. That makes this so easy.
He does.
Okay.
He's a little more savvy than that, yeah. He's a nerd. Roll for embarrassment. That's funny.
I will.
Debbie does Dunwich. That's kind of funny.
Ew. It's actually like one of those cozy mysteries, a la Agatha Christie. You'd never see it. This is just a special thing. But I'm gonna try to see if I can prompt it to give me a hint. Because I don't add a password. Because sometimes password, if you try once or twice, it'll go, "Hey, just to remind you, it's your favorite. What's your favorite dog?" You know, that sort of thing. So I'll try. I'll type in something like I'll try a blind type in of like God, love.
You'll hit the hint button and it'll say round table.
Round. Do you mean Arthur? Do you mean Pendragon? Do you mean... Oh, what do you mean? I'll look around to see if there's any books on, like, Arthurian lore, like that. Pizza, for all I know.
Yeah, he has all kinds of books about King Arthur, Camelot, the knights, that kind of thing. He's definitely into it.
Camelot.
Look to see which keys have the most Cheeto dust on them.
Early window NT would prompt you 3 times, then it would straight up give you the password and scold you for forgetting it again. That's funny. You type in Camelot, and it opens up. Camelot was the one that I was thinking of. Yeah. I'll give it to you.
Well, good try, Merle. Type in, and I'll search the computer. Similar idea to Zach. I'm avoiding the obvious stuff. Like he'll probably have an accounting thing in here. He'll have his games folder. I'm gonna start digging around for anything that he uses somewhat frequently, but it's not like one of his main apps. It's something he kind of has tucked up, like apps that aren't obvious, like Lotus 123 or something like that. It's like, or a word processor. It's like there's some other program that may have, or maybe just files that are tucked away somewhere.
Yeah, you start searching through his files. Give me an intelligence computer check. Do you have any technology or anything?
No, just intelligence. I have a high intelligence, so that's why I was aiming at the computer. I was like,
give me a smarty McFarty check. 14's not terrible. To search through files on a computer, you can find some stuff. You start looking through. You open up a few files. You are able to find personal stuff. A lot of it's games and stuff, that kind of thing. A lot of it's PDFs of like game books. You accidentally find his porn folder. You close that real quick. But eventually you find some documents, legal documents, that kind of thing. He has a copy of his birth certificate. He has a couple of deeds to properties he owns, including this one. He has... what else would he have? I mean, stuff like that. What would you like to investigate here? I'm
gonna see. probably something I'll print out. Actually, what I'll look at the deed files. One of them is for this place. I'm gonna see what the other deed is for. Like what the address says it is.
Cabin in the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, his family has a cabin in the woods.
So like I see the address, so I have to think like, where the hell in town is that? It's like, isn't that out in the woods somewhere?
Yeah. Yeah, you called it Jesse. It's a cabin in the woods. Of course it is. What are you talking about? Come on.
Of course he owns a creepy cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
I'll grab my chess notation book out of my bag, and I'll flip like way to the back, because it's probably the good third of it's filled with notation of games I've been playing. And I'll flip way back, and I'll note down the address for the other deed. I don't need to print it out. I can just write down the address. Address for cabin in woods? Question mark. Don't need that. Don't need that. Is the deeds in his name, like Merle so and so, or is it in someone else's?
It's in someone else's name.
Who is the someone else? That's interesting.
Someone else with the last name Moss.
Moss.
Gregory Moss.
Gregory Moss. Do I know who that is off the top of my head?
Nope. Never heard of him.
Gregory Moss. Yeah, something tells me the Moss circles don't cross with the Marindale circles.
No.
And then last thing I'll do, I'll start searching around for anything that's related to the pillar in the center of town, or caves, anything like that. Like, basically, I'm trying to see if he has anything that seems even vaguely related to what we're driving at. I doubt it, but I'm going to take a stab in the dark.
You do find a file on the Blackburn Falls.
Blackburn Falls.
Yep. He has a file full of news clippings, news articles from the incident, other articles from just, like, the history of the place, that kind of thing. But he also has a couple of obituaries, and a couple of news articles about specific cult members that died during the events, specifically ones that were related to him, including one Finley Moss. You did ask the right question there, and yep, there is something there. He did look into it.
Did you have any files about the cult itself? It doesn't sound, just from the way you described it, it doesn't sound like he was a member.
It doesn't seem like he was. It does not seem like he was. It seems like he was aware of it. Maybe he grew up around it, but it doesn't seem like he was a participant.
Does he have a printer anywhere?
He does.
It's a dot matrix printer.
Yeah, it's a dot. It's one of those ones with the you have to rip off the. Yep.
I'll grab like I'll pick out a few of some of the stuff that I know I won't have time to read now, and that's probably scrolling for the most part, like seeing the big headlines flash on the screen, going, I know I don't have time to read that. That, print this, print that, print that. So I'm grabbing a small sample of the stuff she's found. Other than the deed, that she's gonna keep. She knows not to print that out. She'll print those out in the printer, and as it's printing, because it takes time, she'll go back to try. She'll try to see if she can hide the fact she was poking around in the computer, just so if someone else looks around, they can't tell what she'll mess with like the clock and stuff like that, trying to hide that she was messing with it.
Sounds good. Zachary, do you have the journal on you, or did you leave it downstairs, or what?
No, I don't.
No, Annette, you have it. Where'd you put it?
Annette has it. It's in her backpack.
Is it in your backpack right now? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just a checking. You'll hear. Yeah, I guess it will. You'll hear a whisper. Gregory.
What was that? He kind of stands up out of the chair and flicks the flashlight and waves it around.
You'll see
listening carefully because the predator's probably going
something go down the stairs.
Zach.
You'll hear the stairs creak.
Zach. Someone's on the stairs, Zach.
Did you go to this to be beckoned, Zach?
Do I hear her?
Yeah, you hear.
I come walking in. I didn't find much. I found some old photographs and stuff. You know, not a whole lot except for this weird picture of this guy.
I got some stuff I'm printing, but I hear someone coming up the stairs. Down the stairs. I can't tell. Grab my book bag real quick.
You saw something go down the stairs.
Something went down the stairs, I think. Did you see anything go by me? I'm at back to the door.
I didn't see anything. I was in the bedroom.
Yeah, the other door is closed. Still.
Could you check on Spitz? I gotta grab this printout once it's done.
Yeah, I pull out my paintball gun. And I start creeping down the steps.
Annette, give me a willpower morale check. For
14.
Phenomenon. 14? Alrighty.
Oh yeah, that's new for me actually. So if I made it, it's plus one.
Yeah. You are good. You head down the stairs, Zachary, pursuing this specter of Annette's. Spitz, you're playing with these toys. La-di-da. You see...
Actually put them all meticulously back as they go right now, but that's where I'm at, is putting them back exactly how they go, so I might be still predisposed.
You'll hear someone coming down the stairs.
I finish putting the last model into place and slide the glass case closed and look up and look over at the stairs.
You'll see Zachary come down the
Might be
stairs.
us.
Is find anything?
Annette's found some stuff on the computer. She's printing it now. She swore she heard someone coming down the steps. Did you see anyone or hear anyone?
No.
You didn't hear or see anything. Nothing.
Given how old this house is, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a rat or something.
Yeah, pipe shifting, a rat, foundation, you name it. This house is older than all of us combined, times 3 or so. Oh, is that leftover pizza from 2 nights ago?
Ew.
I walk over to the box.
It
like,
is.
Look what they left out. Jackpot.
Annette, you're upstairs alone. The printer's going. One door is open. One door is closed. Do you have any interest in the second door?
I'll close up the door that was left open just so, because I imagine it wasn't open when we got up here.
No, they're both closed.
Yeah, so I'll pull that one closed. I'll wave my flashlight over the door to see if it looks the other one to see if it's locked or anything like that. If it looks weird, because I have time. The printer's going to take a good minute or so to be done.
It looks like it has not been used in a while.
Try the knob to see if it's locked.
It does seem to be locked. It has one of those like very iconically shaped keyholes. Like classic keyhole shape.
Kind of shine my light through the keyhole and kind of peer inside best I can.
Give me a willpower morale check.
Hooray! Is this phenomena?
Yeah. I think so.
TMI +1 because I have already succeeded at least once.
Let me see here. Yeah, this definitely counts as frightening. So yeah, you with the +1, you do not pass. You gain a terror bond and a other bond.
I would like to use my boon and reroll. I can't click buttons. I'll
Can't
reroll the
reroll.
2.
You reroll the 2.
It's worse. Never mind.
Oh yeah, on boons you can't roll a 1.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. It rolls a 2.
Go again. Yep. 3.
There we go. It's 1 better.
It's 1 better.
14.
One better makes the difference. Your
Oh,
phenomenon.
does it?
Yeah, your phenomenon does get harder though. As you're looking in the peephole, an eye will pop into place and look back at you.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking jarring. That's why it was a frightening level.
Look, human or doggy eye?
It was bloodshot, and the iris was yellow, pupil dark.
Okay, leaving that door well enough alone. Going to... Hey, printer, be done already, you stupid thing. Print faster. Why does printing take so long? Epson? Who uses Epsons?
Yeah, the printer will keep printing. There's a rug under the computer. The floorboard to the left of it will start to jingle jangle.
Flashlight.
It's going just one of the floorboards. You can hear this from downstairs.
The hell's that?
Yeah. I turn around and head back upstairs.
Yeah, back upstairs.
I'll follow him the whole time, just talking. And even though she drew a star map of the Pleiades system, there's no real reason to think that that's where they would have come from. But it is really weird that she would have had that information.
See Annette shining the light on the floor, and you see one of the wooden planks going ba 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 ba, like it's trying to come loose on its own. This is another phenomenon. Everybody give me that phenomenon check. These really can't stack up. It's kind of cool.
Oh, there's no way I made it.
Nope.
There's no way.
Zachary passes.
17 for me.
Spitz passes. But it does get more difficult. That's 2 for you, Gary, on phenomena. Right now, phenomena's happening. All right, so that means Annette, you get a terror and an enlightenment.
The TN modifier goes back to 0.
Hooray.
Yes, and your modifier resets. So you both have had your eyes opened and your soul bared. Yeah. What a horrific thing. Very fun. Oh man, I have the chills myself, and I'm the one telling it. So yeah, and then it stops with the 3 of you looking at it.
Okay. By the way, don't go in that other door. There's something or someone in there. So you know what? This is good enough. I'm good. I'm gonna just grab. I'm gonna hit the cancel
one more time. And splits open and falls to the side. And now there's a hole in the floor.
Cancel button on the printer, and I'm going to tear off what I have, and I'll just be happy with however much I printed.
Printer,
Hey,
it was mostly done.
May be a strange time to tell you guys this, but I put every single mini back exactly the way I left it. What did you guys do to the floor?
Nothing. It just started doing that. Can we not be here right now? I really like to go. I'd really like to go. This is.
Did it
It's getting a little
reveal?
intense.
Did it reveal something when it split open? Is there something in the
You gonna look
floorboards?
in there?
I will move forward with my flashlight clipped to my thing, so my hands can hold my paintball gun.
You approach with your paintball gun, your flashlight spits at your side. You both look down. There is a tarnished cloth wrapped something in there.
See, it was probably whatever this was with the pipe or something. Yeah. And I'll grab whatever.
You know, there is a chance that the vibration frequency in the printer with someone standing here. Oh, and you said you heard a squeak on the stairs too. Oh yeah, I think you're right. It had to do something with the pipes.
You'll pick it up.
Somebody went down the darn stairs. I saw them go down the stairs.
You'll pick it up.
I was
You'll open
downstairs.
It will reveal a small, old bronze key.
Do not use that key. We need to leave. That's probably for that door. We do not want to go in there. Something's in there.
It probably is for that door. Oh,
no.
What's in there? What's in that door?
No.
I with the key in hand, I'm going to actually, in my one hand, I'm going to actually hand it to Spitz and say, unlock the door. I got you.
I put it in the door. I don't turn the key. I try to see if it goes in the lock, though.
As you put it near the lock, it goes whoop, and pulls your hand in.
Didn't do that. I try to pull the key back out.
It's stuck.
I'm not messing around. I'm not messing around. I can't get the key out, guys. I'm not messing around. I can't get the key out.
Wake up. Annette, wake up. Annette, wake up. You're dreaming. Annette,
I wish we were dreaming, Annette. I can't get the key out. Should I turn it, or do we run out of this room?
No. We need to
Zach's
leave.
got in position. He's kind of got his bracing himself with his paintball gun.
And all right, Annette, go downstairs. I'm gonna open this door.
And yeah, then she'll hesitate at the door, and she starts almost running down the stairs, but they're creaky, so there's a creak. Oh, okay, I'm gonna slow down a little bit.
If we die, leave a note from my dad on the fridge. You ready, Zach?
Wolverines!
2, 1, and I unlock the door and open the door.
You open the door.
Get out of the way.
It's a cuddly puppy. Haha, just kidding.
That's right.
It's all dusty, musty. Your light beam pierces through the air. You can see the motes of dust floating. It's dark in here, even though there is a window. It seems to be boarded up. Inside, from the door, you can see a mirror straight across at a makeup. What do you call them? You know,
a vanity.
A vanity. Yeah, you can see a vanity, a little makeup stool. There's a closet next to that. One of those ones with the two folding, sort of paneled doors. They're both closed. To the left, you see a bed with fluffy blankets, white, old, colored by time. Looks like it used to be a girl's room, a woman's room. Hard to tell. Nothing's in here other than furniture and dust. There are signs of disturbance, though. Mental disturbance. There are things on the wall written, scrawled, papers pinned erratically, a bit of a mess around. But it all seems to have been closed up, locked up, and preserved in this room for many years.
So, after waiting about 30 seconds of not getting bum rushed by a creepy monster, I will step into this room and start looking at this conspiracy web. And I'll also shout down to Annette. Nothing happened yet. We're going to go in and check it out.
Annette kind of looks up at the stairway, turns off her flashlight for a bit, and she's kind of sit on the step and just focus on breathing, because she that really is rare for her to be freaked out, and the stuff that she's freaked out by is usually in the dream world, and that's not scary because you can't die there. No, this is real life. You can die here.
You've all been booned.
Hooray!
Thank you, Vamp.
Oops, I clicked the wrong buttons. Buttons are hard, everybody.
But here you are in this woman's room. You said you're investigating the web of conspiracy.
Oh, yeah. Immediately. That's the first thing that got my interest. I'm like, oh, a fellow conspiracy theorist, huh? What were they working on?
You start rifling through what appears to be some sort of research. It's more in the manner of research than a typical conspiracy web, but there's definitely some unhingedness going on here. Go ahead, give me you can give me a research check, intelligence check, something along those lines.
I do have that. I do have research as a trained skill. I rolled a 19 with 6 stunt points.
It's really good. Let me know
Yeah,
what you're doing
that's
with the stunt
pretty good.
points. I'll start telling you stuff.
I'm going to use them all for secret information and hidden information and stuff that I couldn't deduce regularly, but I'll figure out what that means in a second.
Yeah, definitely. I figured that's what we were going to do. So, all of this stuff pertains to the Moss family, the town history, Blackburn Falls, that kind of thing. It goes back further than the stuff you've been looking into, and it doesn't have any of the stuff that you've looked into, because all that stuff is more recent. It doesn't have anything about the Blackburn Falls suicides. This seems to predate that. But it also has first-hand accounts. It has handwritten notes. You can tell whoever this person was probably in the cult, or at least around it enough to have first-hand accounts. With that research check, you're also able, I'm just going to give it to you, find this person's diary. It's
Okay, good, because I was going to use breakthrough as one of my stunts, so you can, if you want, you could call that the breakthrough.
Yeah, I figured something like that was going to happen. So yeah, breakthrough. Yeah. You're like, girls like to hide their diaries under their beds. Just stereotypical little boy shit. You're going to fucking reach in between her mattress. And you're like, huzzah! And you find her diary. You open it up. It's not like the other journal. It doesn't rip your face off. It's much more a written account. You start going through it. You start reading. You start jumping pages. And it is another member of the Moss family, Emily Moss. She was a part of this cult. As far as you can tell, you very quickly with this research role, you're not taking a lot of time here, I don't imagine. So this is a quick perusal and a quick summary of what you're able to find. She was part of this cult. She was very clearly not a willing participant. She did not want this. This was what their family did. She wanted out. She did not want to be doing what they were doing. They were into some fucked up shit. And you start to get a bigger picture of that. They weren't just a crazy cult. And the suicides and the deaths and stuff like that, they weren't for no reason. A lot of the articles and new stuff, it's not about the suicides. It's about missing people, drownings, deaths near the shore, near Blackburn Falls, that kind of thing. And she gets into sacrifices. Sacrifices for power. She doesn't exactly know how it works. She's not an occultist, but she's been at the rituals unwillingly. She has even seemingly reaped the benefits of these rituals as a member of the family. but she claims that it is a heavy burden to bear, a double-edged sword, that the boons come with a curse. She wanted out, and she often got locked away in this room. This room was her refuge. Her family put her in here when she misbehaved or tried to escape. She was definitely a victim of brainwashing. It never really stuck. She was a very strong-willed individual. Her name was Emily.
Bum, 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 bum.
But she mentions the falls a lot. And it does seem that their rituals took place there. You guys were looking for a ritual site. She also mentions the cabin in the woods being a meeting house of a sort, but not for ritual business.
So, Jonesy, Zach, you see me walk in. I look at this wall, and I'm assuming you walk in and look at it with me, and I immediately sit down in the bed. I pull the journal out from in the bed, and I just start spouting off what's on this wall. I'm like, this has got to be, hold on, stick with me here. This has got to be a girl, young girl, raised in the family, raised by the cultists, didn't want to be here, okay? Forced to be here, sacrifices, these on the wall, boom, sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. These are the locations. This is what happened. This was her room. She was imprisoned by her family. It was, and I flipped to the journal. I'm flipping through the diary. There's got to be a name in here somewhere. Then I just point to the name, Emily.
This is fucked up.
Yeah. That's what I'm going for.
Human sacrifices, ancient power, dark rituals, missing people, all sorts of anything you can imagine. A splash of cannibalism.
Cats and dogs living together in mass hysteria.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, everything. It's raining meatballs in this one, I think. Oh no, that's eyeballs.
Eric Jackson also did Dogs and Cats Living Together. That's funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
With this revelation, it seems like, I mean, with that roll, you found out a lot about what's in this room. Would you like to investigate further in here at all, or are you finished with the wizard's arrest?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm gonna dig around. I'm gonna take a quick dig around.
All right, give me a perceptible.
Unfortunately, I do not have search as a focus, but I do have a 2 perception, so I don't totally suck. 15?
15's not bad. You're looking around. You look at the vanity. You look at the closet. Closet's good.
Yeah. Checking any other loose lords.
Yeah. You open up this closet. There's a bunch of old, moth-eaten clothes, dusty, musty, moldy stuff. Move some stuff aside. You're looking around. I feel like there's got to be something in here, right? This is where I would hide something.
Boom, 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 boom. Checking for like a fake backdrop or something.
You're thunking. You hit a void. You're like, huh? And the trim comes off. You can take the trim of the floor off the floor. There's something back there.
Pull it on out.
You pull it on out. It's another cloth wrapped something or other. You take the cloth off slowly. It is a dagger.
Fuck, I knew it. As soon as you say cloth wrapped, I'm like, it's gonna be a fucking knife.
It's a knife.
Sorry.
Double-edged.
Maybe
not,
for butter. You don't know.
not very big. It's like that big. Not like a 6-inch blade. Double-sided. It has a hilt, pommel, all that good stuff. It's not ornate, but it's not crazy. It just has like a braided handle, and a single gem inlaid in the pommel. It looks like onyx, but it's weird. It's jagged. It's not a smooth stone. It doesn't look like it was worked. It looks like it was popped in there as it was found. And it's hard to tell exactly what it is. It looks like onyx. It's black. But it's
Does
like
it look
really black.
Does it look like anything like the stone in the center of town?
Mm-hmm.
Give me an intelligence check.
11.
I mean, kinda. But everyone thinks that's made out of onyx, too.
It is indeed a black stone.
It's not a bad guess. You don't conclusively know that's what it is, but you suspect maybe. Could be something else, though. Could be the frozen shards of the tears of an eldritch god. You don't know.
Soaking the stone in the center of town. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yeah. What up, Dungeon Mr. Ty? But yeah, you find a knife. With that find, you search Wizard Rest pretty well. The night drags on. You have done quite the investigation. You guys found a lot of stuff. Very good. Very well done. It is getting to be that time. I think for this session, it's been 2 sessions. Since we're only doing about 5, I figured I would give y'all a little bit of a boost here. Let's level you up. Everybody gets to level up. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm not doing it every session, but I figured I might get 1 or 2 in this campaign. But that's where we're gonna call it for this session. I hope you all had fun. I hope everyone liked watching. I have been the Board Game Guru Dungeon Master Extraordinaire Jahananan. This has been Cthulhu Awakens from Green Ronin Publishing.
It's me, Casualty CDG. I enjoyed episode 2. You know, I'm kind of bummed. I feel like we could go all the way to 10. This is the pacing, bro. I'm having fun here. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. I like my character. I'm super into aliens and UFOs and shit off stream, so it's fun to be able to just, like, turn that dial way up and nerd out about it in character with just pieces of stories and combine them all. I'm having a lot of fun, man. So the character's fun, the group is fun, the game is fun, and someone did just absolutely badass assets in Roll20. I don't know who it was, but the pages for Cthulhu Awakens, they look fucking great. There's an alienation page, there's a psychic page. Over on the character part, there's a built-in initiative roll in the dexterity bar. I mean, there's a lot going on here that looks pretty good. I'm just saying, I don't know who did that, but it looks pretty good to me.
I've been AD Springer, also known as Corbinian, and yeah, there is a certain challenge when it comes to being an investigator of the weird and eldritch, and that's when you're a full-grown adult who actually seems to know things. We're a bunch of freaking kids poking around at stuff. So there is that extra level of be brave, be bold, but also, oh crap, if things go sideways quickly, there's not a whole lot I can do to fight back, because I'm just a girl and with a backpack. I think at most I have is like a pick, and I wouldn't even fight with that. So hopefully we will see the better end of a dark day.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. I am Jonesy, and this is Blast. I rarely ever get to play. I always seem to GM Cthulhu Awakens, so I'm actually loving the fact that I actually get to be on this side of the screen for once. So I'm super thrilled. So I'm having a blast. So
I am so happy to hear that. You can't imagine. Thanks everyone for watching. Stay fresh. See you next time.